Namaste all you fragrant people and welcome to Om Incense Show with DJ, a show that helps you increase your incense quotient. So if you are an incense enthusiast, consider subscribing. So today we have this much awaited incense, the ORKAY Chandan Pure Mysore Sandalwood Sticks. This is what we have. It's a very nice brown and gold packaging and it gives a nice royal feel, very worthy of giving gifts. This is what we have. On one side we have the address, the customer care number, then we have a barcode and it says 10 sticks for 550 rupees, and we also have a scanning code. This is what we have. On the other side we have the name of the various premium brands, so Hina, Rose, Musk and all of those things, it's there. And on both the openings it's just blank, nice brown, it's there. So this one belongs to Snake brand and it says it's since 1985. This is how it opens. It's like that. And so that's what the overall packaging is. We got a nice note inside this which said something about the sandalwood incense and how it impacts your overall, mental health and stuff. So I'll be giving that in the community section. You might just want to check that out. What we get inside is this nice plastic, golden pouch with ORKAY fragrances written and rest written on one side, and many of its ranges, the various incenses that they have, jasmine, musk, falguni, all of those things written here. So this is what we have. This is what the overall pack is like, and there, like they said, it's 10 incenses. The incense that we get inside are these. It's not black, but it's like almost black. It's darkish brown kind of an incense. It's machine made and it's thicker compared to other dipped incenses. It has a lot of incense material on the stick, because even though it's a 9-inch incense stick, other incenses will have at least this much of bamboo core to it. This has a very little bamboo core, so a lot of incense matter is there on the stick, on the bamboo core. The bamboo core, which is beige and smooth and sturdy, this is what we have. And the burn time will be around more than an hour or so, because there's a lot of matter on the incense, on the bamboo. So this is what we have. Now the moment you open the pack, you get a very nice sandalwood fragrance with a nice hint of sweetness to it. So that's the kind of fragrance that you get when you open the pouch, when you open this pouch, and it gives a very, very nice fragrance. However, when you sniff the cold incense, when you want to get the top note of it, I can't get anything out of this. So this is like the only fragrance that I can get from this is something that reminds me of Prema Nature Deluxe Amber Incense. So this is what we get, and they are quite famous in the market for the fact that they use quite good material. They say that it's all natural, it's all handmade, very, very nice material. So that's the reason I really wanted to try it, and also that it's one of the most expensive incenses in the market. So 550 rupees is something that of course not everybody would invest. I mean, I don't know why. I really wanted to try it, so that's the reason I bought it. But otherwise, you can just buy it once, and because 10 sticks, so you might just want to keep it for special occasions. Or I got this from Acharya Enterprise, and I did get some discount. I don't exactly remember what, but I did get some discount on it. So that's the reason I thought I really wanted to try it, so I bought it. So that's what it is, and that's what this is. Okay, so now we did not get anything in the top note. When we light up the incense, the fragrance that we get in the smoke is quite sandally, so it is quite prominent. The sandalwood is quite prominent, and anybody who sniffs this around will know that there's a sandalwood incense going on. Very nice sandalwood incense. But however, the sweetness that was there in when I opened the pouch is not there in the smoke, in the fragrance of the incense as such. But the sandalwood is nice. The sweetness was very pronounced in the pouch. For here, it's like almost at the base somewhere, probably say 5% kind of sweetness that's there, but not exactly quite prominent like the way it was there when I opened the pouch. The overall fragrance that you get from this is nice sandalwood, but of course, because it's a sandalwood, how different would it be from any other sandalwood? So I got a feel of Haridarshan sandalwood, the one that had a temple on it. So that's the note that I could recall. I mean, that I instantly thought of when I smelled this. The other one is Z Black sandalwood. So I also got a feel of that from this. So that's the reason, you know, it's a nice sandalwood incense. So if you like the sandal woody note, because there's this sandalwood paste note, there's this sandalwood soap note, but there's the sandalwood wood note. So this has that wood note to it. Like the sweetness, like I said, is very, very subtle, a hint of sweetness somewhere, which only if you are, you know, very deeply tuned to the incense, you'll get to know. So that's the kind of note this has. If we talk of intensity, the intensity is between the high and the mid note. So it is nice and pronounced. The strength of the fragrance is quite, it's strong. It's not overpowering. It doesn't hit you, but it makes its presence felt. So if it's lit up somewhere, you will not be like, oh, there's some incense lit up somewhere. You will know that it's a nice sandalwood rich incense lit up somewhere. That's the kind of note this has. And if we talk of diffusion, the diffusion capacity is quite good because it diffused in my entire house. And when I say entire house, not that I live in a big mansion, I only live in a 1 BHK, but the fact that, you know, if it can diffuse to every corner in my house, given a chance, you know, the capacity of it is quite good. So if it's lit up somewhere outside, the diffusion is going to be to a large area. So, you know, if you have a puja outside, like, you know, Ganesh puja or Saraswati puja or Durga puja, Satyanarayan puja, or probably marriage, reception, bhajan kirtan, jagaran, any of those things, then this is going to be a good one. Of course, if you have a nice hotel, a spa or something like that, you know, you might just want to light this up. If you have a big mall, a big shop, you know, and especially those traditional shops where you have, you know, Fab India kind of shops. So this is going to be a good one. So what I mean to say is, if you light this up outside, it's going to diffuse to a large area. So that's the kind of diffusion it has. If you talk of retention, the retention is also quite good. The retention is around 5 to 6 hours. Of course, retention, all the diffusion depends on the ventilation of the space. So if I light this up at night in my house around 11 or so, in the morning at around by 6:30, I can still get that fragrance. I mean, the fragrance strength is not as much as it was when the incense was lit up, but once the incense has been through, that space will still have that vibe of that incense. So you know, you can still feel that there was a nice incense lit up somewhere. So that's the kind of retention this has. So that's how the incense is. You might just want to buy this if you really like sandalwood incense, if you want to give it as a gift to somebody who likes good fragrances. You know, this is going to be a good one. I really like this incense, so I'm going to give it a star rating of 5. So that's sandalwood, ORKAY Chandan with a star rating of 5. So that's the quiz, that's the episode that we had today. Now the quiz that we had last time was, where is Help Us Green based? So Muthuramanji and Vidwatamji answered the quiz. They said it's based in Kanpur, so that's right. Help Us Green is a flower cycled incense brand like Phool, like Nirmalya, and it's based in Kanpur. That also helps clean Ganga in Kanpur. So that's there. Now the quiz that we have today is, where is ORKAY Chandan, the snake brand ORKAY Chandan incense is based? So that's the quiz for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode and you learned something from it. If you think somebody else can learn something from it too, share it with them. If you liked it, give it a like. This is Dolly Jha here, and I thank you so much for watching this episode. Till we meet again next, take very good care of yourself. Namaste.